Hawks. We're about to get underway in just a few moments. You're watching the warm-ups here as the Lady Red Hawks or Roberts Wesleyan are getting ready to take on Bridgeport, a team hailing from Connecticut. They are currently 2-0 in their conference, and they are 3-1 overall. Bridgeport, a formidable opponent. They actually went advanced to the NCAA East Region Final, falling 3 sets to 2 to New Haven. It is a lovely day here in Rochester, New York. A balmy 75 degrees, and yes, it is October 4th. But guess what? It's nothing hotter than volleyball action going on right here in the gym. The stands are starting to fill in. The crowd is starting to assemble. Why? If you can get here now, because it is taco night. That's right, taco night at the Voller Athletic Center. Student Association will be actually delivering tacos to lucky fans out in the crowd. I believe everyone here, they're going to try to get a taco for everyone. But action back to volleyball. The ladies here for Roberts Wesleyan warming up. You're watching center in gray. That is Maggie Concan and Rocket number 2. Stacking up some impressive stats for Roberts this year with her assists, feeding a monster middle in both rotations. Yes, that is Havner, wearing number 6, and of course, number 11, Jordan Wilson. Both California girls. Jordan Wilson is 5'11". Kendall Havner, 6'2". But man, she hits like she's 6'3". One of the sweetest people you'll ever meet, and I know she's a California native, and if I had the choice, I'd be heading back there too, but we would love to see more people like these two in Rochester, especially on the summer volleyball circuit, maybe playing beach. I think they'd be a great duo out on the beach. Action just 2 minutes away. Our up official for today's matchup is going to be Kevin Conley, down official Jim Vanderhoff. Your lines persons, we've got Lenny Polacek and Tom Lomax. Fun fact for today, the student athlete profile this week shines on Judy Schultz. She wears number 1. She hails from Hilton, New York. She's a junior and a psychology major. She says her favorite pro team is the Red Hawks volleyball team. Even though they're not pro, it is her favorite team. That is one of the sweetest things to say. And everyone seems to fill out their profile as their favorite Roberts Wesleyan College bachelor as Juan Pablo. I have no idea who this gentleman is, but apparently he is extremely popular and must be a huge volleyball fan because the volleyball team, big fans of Juan Pablo. The referees are signaling that there's 1 minute left to warm-ups, and that means we are a mere 60 seconds away from game time. Again, coming to you from the Voller Athletic Center here at Roberts Wesleyan College, Rochester, New York. Bridgeport, Connecticut, taking on Roberts Wesleyan College Red Hawks. And it looks like we're about to get underway with introductions and starting lineups. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Voller Athletic Center for today's matchup. The Bridgeport
Purple Knights taking on your Roberts Wesleyan Red Hawks. Please rise, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. And now, let's meet the teams. First, from Bridgeport, number 1, Biljana Sadic. Number 3, Frida Randon. Number 4, Larissa Oliveria. Number 5, Selena Tasico. Number 6, Fernanda Silva. Number 7, Sofia Markovic. Number 8, Martina Santia. Number 9, Michelle Santos. Number 10, Sarah Rosa. Number 11, Yi Shen. Number 12, Jade Zhao. Number 13, Kelly Palma. Number 14, Amanda Conrad. Your head coach, Leo Uzcateji. And assistant coach, Helena Castro. Graduate assistant, Fernanda Costa. And now, for your Red Hawks! A junior from Hilton, New York, wearing number 1, Judy Schultz. A sophomore from Lancaster, New York, number 2, Maggie Concannon. A sophomore from Lancaster, New York, wearing number 3, Olivia Zurich. Junior from Alpine, California, number 6, Kendall Hefner. A freshman from Grapeland, Texas, number 8, Ariane Kasperzak. A junior from Bubblesville, New York, number 9, Becca Marr. Junior from Vista, California, number 11, Jordan Wilson. A freshman from Haverstraw, New York, number 16, Rebecca Sanchez. Sophomore from Hilton, New York, number 17, Kate Steger. A senior from Reno, Nevada, rocking number 22, Corey Phillips. Your first referee for today's matchup, Kevin Conley. Your second official, Jim Vanderhoff.
Roberts Wesleyan and Bridgeport, Connecticut, meeting at the net to shake hands. Coach Kirsten Myers and John Myers, coaching tandem, meeting with Leo, and I hope to get this right, Uzcateji. Bridgeport seems to be majoring in difficult names to kind of, make the announcer and PA fumble Ruski, but we rise to the challenge right here. That's what Roberts Wesleyan College does. They don't meet a challenge, they rise above it. Speaking of meeting a challenge, Bridgeport, Connecticut has pretty much rostered a dominating team year after year, and this roster looks to be no different. Average height seems to be right at the 6-foot mark. And they actually have a very young team. Only one senior and one graduate student on the roster. Jim Vanderhoff, down official, checking the lineups. Kendall Hamner coming out. And Olivia Zurich coming back in.
Back to serve for Roberts, number 9, Becca Marr.
Marr's service to the 5 spot. Bridgeport goes outside to number 11. That's Ying Shen. Great dig by Zurich right there. It's going to be a back row ball for Phillips. Phillips sends it to the 1 spot. Bridgeport going to the outlet outside. Great up-a-rooski from Olivia Zurich. Passing nails and covering the court really well all season, and today is no exception. Tough skipper for the number 3, Frida Randon, is out of bounds. Swing on the weak side. Frida Randon, number 3 for Bridgeport, out of bounds. Becca Marr back to serve. Good flow to the 6 spot. Through the block, Phillips gets a big piece of it. Back to Phillips on the back row. Oh, a little bit of a low hit, and that's going to find the tape.
Back row attack, number 22, Corey Phillips, low and in the net. Serving for Bridgeport, number 1, Biljana Savic.
That is Biljana Savic. And an ace serve for Savic.
Ace serve, number 1, Biljana Savic.
Good hustle from Marr, keeping that ball in play. Wilson sends it over. Looks like it's going to go to the middle. Great block. Look at Legoland worker right there. Jordan Wilson solo block out of the middle, but that ball's going to be down for a kill for the outside number 11.
Kill on the outside, number 11, Ying Shen.
Back to serve again. Biljana Savic. To the outside for Roberts with the kill. Ariana Kazmerzak.
Kill on the outside for number 8, Ariane Kazmerzak.
Kazmerzak back to serve. Going to the outside, and that's into the antenna for number 12, Jade Zhao, and that ball is dead.
Hit on the outside, number 12, Jade Zhao strikes the antenna out of bounds.
Kazmerzak back to serve. Great jump to the 5 spot. Going to the middle. Jordan Wilson takes away the dead center of the court, but middle for Bridgeport goes to the 1 spot, finds an opening for a kill. Serving number 11, Ying Shen.
Serving for Bridgeport, Ying Shen.
Good pass by Kazmerzak. Low set and good read by Wilson. Sweet, sassy Malassi. What an up by Marr. Good catch. Holy hustle, Batman. Kazmerzak's up. Goes right to the line of the bleachers. Marr chases it down, but it's going to be Bridgeport ball. Bridgeport ball serving number 11, Ying Shen. Serve from Shen is long and out of bounds.
Serve from Ying Shen out of bounds at the service line for the Red Hawks. Number 3, Olivia Zurich.
Zurich on the service line, standing float to the deep 6. Good placement. Good look, and guess who takes the net? That's Bridgeport, number 12 in the net.
Net violation call, number 12 for Bridgeport, Jade Zhao.
Zurich back to serve. Great net prowess right there. Kincannon and Havner combining, but their awesome block was not needed as Shen found the net, but that ball is inbounds going down the line for Bridgeport.
Kill on the outside for Bridgeport. Back to serve, number 3, Frida Randon.
Randon's a serve here for Bridgeport. 6-foot freshman. She plays middle and right side. Phillips goes outside, gets a lucky touch right there. Marr picks it up, going outside again. Double big block right there. Havner picks it up. She got another big block, uses a smart play, does a fadeaway tip, and that's going to be a free ball coming to Roberts Wesleyan. Kincannon, great draw. Kill the outside, number 22, Corey Phillips. Phillips on the outside absolutely destroys the ball. Havner, she read in, went for the slide. She drew 2 blockers, so Corey Phillips had a great opposition for a big swing, and she drills it home. Good up again. Oh, Phillips unfortunately blocked there by number 12 and number 4. That's Jade Zhao and number 4, Larissa Oliveria. Combining for the block for Bridgeport, number 4, Larissa Oliveria, number 12, Jade Zhao. Ariane Kazmerzak, absolutely great defense and coverage. Schultze on the outside. Good cover by Zurich. Holy cow. She's everywhere today. Great pickup and dig from number 3, Olivia Zurich, which sets up out of the middle. Number 6, Kendall Havner. That California girl drills it home deep. Great read off the block by Zurich. Picks it up, keeps the ball in play. Going back row to number 11. Zurich again with another monster dig. Wide one ball. Just a bit long for Havner, and that's out of bounds. Swing out of the middle of number 6, Kendall Havner, just a bit long and out of bounds. Serving for Bridgeport, number 10, Sarah Rosa. Rosa back to serve. Coach John Myers checking in with down official Jim Vanderhoff, saying, hey, that was kind of close for a back row attack. Gets the call and finds out, but the volleyball gods are right because that serve is out of bounds. Bridgeport serve is out of bounds. Back at the service line, number 6, Kendall Havner. Havner here serving for Roberts Wesleyan. 8-8 is your score. Havner with a pickup, going weak side to Schultz. Schultz got 2 blocks. Phillips picks it up. Great play. And look at that. Ariane Kazmerzak. Kill on the outside for number 8, Ariane Kazmerzak. Kazmerzak, number 8. She's a freshman outside hitter from Grapeland, Texas, and man, she is proving her salt today. Setter tip, good play on 2, and that's going to fall. Kendall Havner couldn't get the pancake underneath it. Setter tip for a kill for Bridgeport. Back to serve, number 4, Larissa Oliveria. Oliveria serving for Bridgeport. 5'11" junior, and that ball is just long. Serve from Oliveria. Long and out of bounds. Back in for Roberts, number 9, Becca Marr. Marr makes a re-entrance for Roberts. She's at the service line, gets the read from Coach John Myers. Great up from senior Corey Phillips, number 22. Next going to put up Kazmerzak, who gets the touch off the block, and what a tape tickler right there. Rolls from the touch of the block into out of bounds. Kill the outside, number 8, Ariane Kazmerzak. Becca Marr back to serve again. It is 11-9. Going to the middle here. Jordan Wilson, Legoland gets another block. Hey, Jordan Wilson covering her own hit. Oh, reaching behind Maggie Kincannon, tries to pull the same maneuver as Wilson, cover herself on the joust, but guess what? Falls just a little bit behind her, out of the reach of her teammates. Block point for Bridgeport. Back to serve, number 1, Biljana Savic. Savic back to serve here for Bridgeport. Jump float. It's out of system. Wilson's going to send over a free ball. Weak side. Aiming wide, number 3, Frida Rendon. It goes wide of the line, out of bounds. Swinging the weak side, number 3, Frida Rendon, out of bounds. Sorry about the delay there, folks. A little bit of a production issue here. We're back underway. It's 12-12 here. Serving is number 11 for Bridgeport. That is Ying Shen. Cannon getting aggressive on the net. Great play. Tries to put it out of the reach, but guess what? Number 3 able to get it up and in play. Corey Phillips almost on a... Wow, they don't get any closer. Phillips, I thought I got the line, but that's just my vantage point. That ball's out of bounds. Swing on the outside for number 22, Corey Phillips. Wide out of bounds. Back to serve, number 11, Ying Shen. Good pickup by Marr on the weak side of the slide. Jordan Wilson. Lego my ego. She absolutely puts the ball down. Kill the weak side, number 11, Jordan Wilson. Olivia Zurich back to serve here for Roberts Wesleyan. 13-13. Going outside Bridgeport. Big block, but it's out of bounds. Owen in the net right there, combining Maggie Kincannon and Kendall Havner. Kill off the top of the block for Bridgeport. Back to serve, number 3, Frida Randon. Jim, I'm stealing yours. Kendall Havner on the wide ball. Blocked by number 4, number 12. Phillips gets a piece of it, unable to come up with it. Zhao and Oliveria, 5'11" and 6'1", combining, and that monster swing of Kendall Havner's was met with a staunch block. On the outside, sharp cross angle, Sarah Rosa. Coach John and Kirsten Myers want to talk things over with the team. John and Kirsten Myers, a coaching combo for the last 6 seasons here. They are leading a very, very tall and young team, keeping their heads in the game, and they've pulled a lot of games out of 5 sets, out of 4 sets. Their coaching experience combining, and you don't see a lot of coaching duos that are married, and that just is a credit to the united front they have, also the very similar coaching style and direction for the team. Also a very big congratulations. You'd never know it from any camera angle you can find on her, but believe it or not, Kirsten Myers is expecting. She is coaching for 2. I know, and believe it or not, she didn't just find out. She's known for a while. But yeah, she is expecting their 2nd child, and all the best to the Myers family, and congratulations on the new addition. Action back underway here. Bridgeport serving. It is 16 serving 13 as number 3, Frida Randon, is at the service line. Only one timeout used this game, and it belongs to Roberts. Good cover and pick up by Zurich. Corey sends it to the deep line. Oh, good touch by Kendall Havner. Free ball coming. Bridgeport somehow able to keep it in play. Goes to Phillips to the outside. No one there, but overcuts the ball. She was aiming for the hands, just missed him, and that's going to be Bridgeport ball. Swinging the outside for number 22, Corey Phillips, just out of bounds. Back to serve, number 3, Frida Randon. Randon, a 6-foot-tall freshman. Becca Marr picks it up at the end line. Her teammates were calling it out, but I think Marr had the right play as that ball was dropping. Outside, Sarah Rosa able to split the blockers of Roberts for the kill. Kill the outside for Bridgeport, number 10, Sarah Rosa. Megan Kincannon sets her out, and look at that. There's a kill for number 22, Corey Phillips. Kill the outside for number 22, Corey Phillips!
Back to serve, number 2, Maggie Concannon.
Concannon back to serve here for Roberts. She's running a 5-1 setting rotation, meaning one designated setter the whole time. There's 5 hitters always in play. Showing right there, she uses the back row to Kazmierzak, but that's going to be a little bit low and finds the tape.
Swing into the back row. Number 8, Ariane Kazmierzak, low one in the net. Back to serve for the Purple Knights. Number 8, Martina Santia.
Back to serve is number 22, Corey Phillips. We've got 15 serving 19, and Phillips is just right out of bounds. A little bit of a shoelace timeout there, as we are 20-15. Roberts goes to Judy Schultz on the outside. Zurich extending, getting that ball still in play. Schultz trying to go around the block, and it goes just wide.
Attacking the weak side. Falls just wide. Back to serve for the Purple Knights, number 10, Sarah Rosa.
Sarah Rosa, 5'11" sophomore, and outside. Libero, number 13, gets one hand on it. Kelly Palma. Havner gets the free ball play. Goes weak side to Schultz. Schultz off the top of the block. Zurich keeping it up and in play. Looks like it's a 10 ball. Kazmierzak on the adjustment. Stutter steps in, and it makes it a hard ball to read, and she gets herself a kill.
Kill on the outside for number 8, Ariane Kazmierzak. Serving number 6, Kendall Havner.
Havner checking with Coach John Myers for the sign for where the ball needs to be placed, and that's a great call by Coach because that ball's out of system. Gets the dig. Concannon calling for the mine. Oh, great heads-up play by Jordan Wilson. Big block right there. Judy Schultz uses the tip to go around it. Skips off the side of the block there on the outside for Bridgeport's number 11, Yin Shen.
Kill on the outside for Bridgeport, number 11, Yin Shen. Serving.
Correction, sorry about that, folks. Serving number 4 is going to be Larissa Oliveria. Maggie Concannon drops, chases it down, slides to the ball, keeps it in play. Center tip, and Olivia Zurich with a pancake up skis. Go-Go Gadget arms. Look at her. She's extending, getting a touch on just about everything she can, folks. It's hard to see somebody get this many touches without flight capability. Heartbreaker right there. Monster block from Wilson and Schultz, but that falls just out of bounds. Off of the Roberts Wesleyan block of Schultz and Wilson out of bounds. Oliveria again serving for Bridgeport. Overpass. Zurich handles it easily off a big swing. And look at that. Combining for the block. Jordan Wilson, Judy Schultz. Beckemar back at the service line for Roberts Wesleyan. Roberts trying to get a little bit of momentum here off that huge block. Again by Schultz and Wilson. Going to Kazmierzak, skips on the top of the inside blocker. Looks like they're either having a problem connecting to the close or it's just high hands and they're turning that ball out of bounds.
Swing the outside for a kill for the Purple Knights. Number 10, or correct, number 11, Yin Shen.
Serving is number 1, Biljana Savic. Phillips passes for Roberts, goes to the middle on an inside slide approach. Jordan Wilson elevates and decimates.
Kill out of the middle for number 11, Jordan Wilson.
Ariane Kazmierzak serving. Great spot. Ball's out of system. It's going to be an off 10 ball. Kazierzak with the dig. Goes outside to Phillips. Double block. Slices right through it. She gets the kill. Kill on the outside. Through the block goes number 22, Corey Phillips. Kazierzak back to serve for Roberts. Lady Redhawks. Again, out of system. That's going to make a free ball play to Roberts. Let's see what they put together here. Weak side approach. One blocker. Bridgeport gets the dig. Good up by Kazierzak. Kincannon takes the center tip, keeps the ball, and gets it right back as a free ball. Smart has a play by Phillips, trying to draw the blocker into the net. We've got some tight net play, jousting, and smart tips everywhere. Double blocked it. Oh, look at that. Phillips, sharp angle, gets the kill. Timeout called by Bridgeport, and rightfully so. It is 24-20. Bridgeport trying to close this out, and Roberts will not go softly into that night. They're clawing their way back, and they are using some great defense, great communication, and tight net play. Rule number one of volleyball is it's not the Pirates of placement. Corey Phillips used both on her last attack. She had double blockers, saw the sharp angle as open, and she rifles that ball hard cross. Defense unable to get a good handle on the dig, sends that ball into the atmosphere. Phillips hitting that ball so hard it could possibly file felonious assault charges. That's how big of a hit it was. And we're about 15 seconds left in this timeout. Bridgeport already taking the court. John and Kirsten Myers, along with Adam Kramer and Katie Kramer, talking things over the ladies, keeping the focus, keeping the blocking going. Great job by the front row of Wilson, Kincannon, and Phillips. Back serving is Kazierzak. And that looks like a free ball all day to me, folks. And that's not going to make it. I don't think this one's got the distance, Johnny. Back to serve for Roberts, number 8, Ariane Kazierzak. Kirsten Myers is actually looking for the score check as another ball out of number 12, Jade Zhao, was wide and out of bounds. Outside attack for Bridgeport's number 12, Jade Zhao, is wide and out of bounds. Timeout is called by Bridgeport. Another timeout called as actually Kirsten Myers was asking the scorers to make sure that the score was correct, looking to see if they were actually getting an extra point in there. Basically, what we've got here, folks, is Roberts fighting their way back. It is 22-24. Bridgeport can't get their rhythm back. Roberts is starting to turn on the afterburners, and this is where we want to see if they can close it out right here. They need to get 2 more points to force it to extra innings, as I always say, but it's a win by 2 game. Best 3 out of 5 game. You got to get 3 sets out of 5, and hopefully Roberts right here is going to take 1, but it's going to take a lot of focus and a lot of this great blocking and net play that they've shown in the last few plays here. At the service line, number 8, Ariane Kazierzak. Up official Kevin Conley. Waves her in. Jump. Deep jump topspin. Jordan Wilson at the net. Back row attack. Back row attack called on the center of Bridgeport. Ball was in the plane. Jordan Wilson gets the block for the kill. That's going to put number 8 on the service line, Ariane Kazierzak. Very seldom do you see the PA announcer giving the explanation of the call to the audience, but that is the right call by up official Kevin Conley all day. Center chased it into the plane, tried to shovel it back. Jordan Wilson waited patiently, penetrated it at the plane, and gets the touch for the kill. Wilson, what a great shot. It's not the power, it's the placement, and I'll tell you right now, Wilson's got the power. For the kill out of the middle, number 11, Jordan Wilson! Wilson, great view, great court awareness. She sees it, puts the ball where everyone's not. Libero tries to get a handle on it. And guess who answers back again? Jordan Wilson for the first lead for Roberts in this game.
On the weak side with a kill, number 11, Jordan Wilson.
Ariane Kazmierzak, another jump sidewinder topspin there. It's going to go outside. Jade Zhang is off her game because the set was a little bit outside and tight to the antenna. Zurich takes the shot. It's a tight play. We got a block for point here. Wilson and Phillips combining much more than a 90s pop group.
And the sweet hands of Jordan Wilson deliver yet again out of the middle for the kill and the game point. Number 11, Jordan Wilson.
Jordan Wilson turned on the afterburners in that first set right there. Roberts down by as much as, I believe, 6 in that game. Down by 5 or 6, and at this level of play, that is a big hill to climb. But Roberts answers the call, never getting too down. The coaches did a great job of having the ladies maintain the focus, and I'll tell you right now, that is a great, great energizing win for set number 1. Best of 5 matchup against a formidable, dominant team in the conference, Bridgeport Purple Knights. Their overall record is 3-1, and the ECC, they are 2-0. You got about 2 minutes for the next game. John and Kirsten Myers working on the lineups. Kramer just checking his notes with Coach before heading back to the bench. Some interesting game stats out of set number 1. Looks like the offense is fueled by 2 main factors for Bridgeport. That's number 10, Sarah Rosa. She amassed 5 kills in set number 1. Ying Shen, 4 kills. And it looks like she had total attempts of 17. Rosa, 5 kills out of 12 total attempts. Putting on those afterburners, Jordan Wilson from Vista, California, 5 kills out of 12 attempts for Roberts. Corey Phillips, 4 kills out of 19. And of course, Ariane Kazmierzak, number 8. Everything's bigger in Texas, and apparently so is the volleyball game. Guess what? Ariane Kazmierzak, 4 kills, 11 attempts. And not only that, but how about Diggs? Kazmierzak matched herself 3. Becca Marr getting 5. Here's no surprise. You heard me say her name all throughout the first set. She seemed to be everywhere. She doesn't have feet. She has wheels. That's number 3, Olivia Zurich, finding extension and making the go-go gadget arms as she would jump, get any touch she could to keep that ball in play. 11 digs. Good job by number 3, the libero. We're about 38 seconds away. Line judges again, Lenny Polacek. And I'm not joking, talking about difficult names today. It seems to be the theme for the evening here as we are in the Voller Athletic Center for Taco Night. I'm not kidding, folks. Sophomore Class Council sponsored free tacos from Taco Bell. They're going to be handing those out between the second and third set. It's not only an awesome night, but somehow a tasty treat night as well. Big shout out and thanks to the Sophomore Class Council for the free tacos from Taco Bell. And with that buzzer there, we are getting action underway. Second referee, Jim Vanderhoff. He is checking the lineups. Libero enters for Roberts. That's number 3, Olivia Zurich. Coming in for Bridgeport, number 13. That is Kelly Palma. Serving for Bridgeport, number 1, Liliana Savic. Savic serves, received by Corey Phillips. Slide approach, again Jordan Wilson. That's the electric slide, but somehow still cool. That's Jordan Wilson. Kill on the weak side, number 11, Jordan Wilson. Number 8, Kazmierzak, serving. Deep ball, hard to read for the libero, and she ends up putting a hand on it. Her teammates were calling it out. Great dig right there from number 22, Corey Phillips. Kazmierzak gets a touch. Becca Marr, one-handed. Holy sassy molassie. You want to talk about wheels and effort. Great hustle and play by Roberts defense, but putting it on the overpass. Number 12 for Bridgeport, Jade Zhao. Jade Zhao sees that free ball, perfect 50-50 set, and she puts it down away from everybody as they chase it down. Maggie Kincannon catches everybody looking, slicing and dicing. That's what the setter does. She reads and she gets kills. Kill on the attack, number 2, Maggie Kincannon. Serving is number 3, Olivia Zurich. And we've got 2-1 here. Roberts up only by 1, and down the line on the weak side. Ball is inbounds for number 3, Frida Randon. Kill on the weak side, number 3, Frida Randon. Received by Kazmierzak. Block for point number 12 and number 4, Jade Zhao and Larissa Oliveria for Bridgeport. Block for point number 4, Larissa Oliveria and Jade Zhao. Zhao and Oliveria make a very tall net. Oh, again, netminder again on the weak side. Number 4 combining with number 12, Jade Zhao and Larissa Oliveria. Block on the outside for point. Number 4, Larissa Oliveria. Number 12, Jade Zhao. Serving again is number 3, Frida Randon for Bridgeport. Megan Kincannon goes to Kendall Havner on the weak side slide approach. Offset. That did look like it was over all day. Unfortunately, that's the 3rd hit in the progression, which does constitute she can reach into the plane to get the kill. Kill on the weak side, number 4, Larissa Oliveria. Frida Randon serving for Bridgeport. It is now 5-2. Roberts down by 3. Kincannon goes to Kendall Havner and reading the block. Number 4 and number 12 combining again. Jade Zhao and Larissa Oliveria. I think it's time to dig into the cut shot repertoire for Kendall. As this block is as tall as she is, she's showing a little. Megan Kincannon's either got to rock her a little bit off or change up the setting to give her an opportunity around that block. Swing on the outside for Roberts, just out of bounds, and a timeout is called by Roberts. Timeout called by Coach John Myers, having a little conversation with his setter, Maggie Kincannon, saying, hey, look, you got a tight block, or you got a large block, and we're going to have to avoid the tight sets. We don't want to trap set our hitters. Give them an opportunity to work around the block. Give them a little bit of daylight off of that, or a little bit higher sets. You have tall middles that can reach for it. Use the vertical that these ladies have. It is impressive, and they can elevate no matter what. Kendall Havner stands 6'2", but the only thing larger than her reach is her vertical and the brilliance of her smile. Absolutely. She is actually a very prominent activist in the student life and student council on campus. She's kind of the ambassador, not as a student athlete, but also for Roberts as well. Very active in the on-campus life and student groups. Back to action here. Number 3 is going to be Frida Randon, 6-foot freshman, and she's got a very, very tough serve. A lot of velocity. Corey Phillips sees the block. It's a low set. Only option she has is the tip, but what a scoop. She looks at where she's putting it and puts the ball down, uses the tape for a little bit extra extension. Killing outside for number 22, Corey Phillips. Serving number 2, Maggie Kincannon. That's going to float serve, deep one spot. Standing float outside. Great dig from Zurich. Block for point. Point to Bridgeport. Coming in for Bridgeport, number 8, Martina Santia to serve. Cannon goes to the outside. Great push. Great push from Cannon to Schultz, and Schultz gets the kill. Kill on the outside for number 1, Judy Schultz. Serving number 22, Corey Phillips. Phillips, a senior from Reno, Nevada, back at the service line. And we are getting action back underway here. Great hustle from the setter, number 1. Wow. That is some arm speed from number 10, Sarah Rosa. I know it looked like a monster block, but there was no touch in that block. That got all net. No contact on the block, and that ball is out of bounds. Back to serve, number 22, Corey Phillips. Great swing from Corey Phillips. Bridgeport able to keep it in play. Zurich handles it easily, going to Kincannon for the wide ball. Kendall Havner blocked. She gets her own pickup. On the soft roll, kill out of the middle, number 6, Kendall Havner. Touch off the block for Roberts. Ball's going to go to Bridgeport. That's number 10, Sarah Rosa. Bridgeport sets to the outside, number 11. Great touch. Judy Schultz absolutely owns the block. Number 11 trying to get something on it. Ends up, it dances on the tape. She sends it deep. It's going to wind up with Bridgeport ball. Back to serve is number 10. That's Sarah Rosa. Big block right there. Judy Schultz and Kendall Havner combining. Monster block. And it is 9-10. Redhawks down by 1. Seems like the PA sound system has gone out. There is no microphone at all for the PA announcer. That's why it's kind of quiet in the gym. Looks like we're going to try to get the audio team over here to see what's going on with the mixer for that guy. Out of the middle. Great touch by Havner. Bridgeport goes to the weak side middle. What a block, but that's out of bounds. That is Arian Kazrazak combining with Jordan Wilson for the block, but that ball is out of bounds. Could that be it? Looks like things are fixed. Back to serve, number 9, Becca Marr. It is 10-11 here. Becca Marr getting a read from her coach. Let's see where he tells you to put it. Looks like it's a standing float going to the 5 spot. Ball's out of system. It's an off 10 ball, and what a block from Concannon and Wilson. Good touch by Marr. Number 11 squeaks it through the block. Marr gets a touch on, but that is going to be Bridgeport point. Off the kill from number 11, Yin Shen. Coming in for Bridgeport, number 12, Jade Zhao. On the outside with a kill, number 11, Ying Shen. Biljana Savic serving for Bridgeport. Outside to Kazrazak. Tight set. Somehow the Bridgeport setter able to keep the ball in play out of the net. Gets the outside kill.
Kill the weak side for Bridgeport. Back serving number 1, Biljana Savic.
Jump serve, top spin. Kincannon goes to the middle. Interesting loopy over on 2 for the middle, number 12. What a swing. Jordan Wilson hit that ball so hard it might have actually changed its vantage point.
Kill the weak side for number 11, Jordan Wilson.
What a great jump serve from number 8, Arian Kazverzak. No touch on the block. That is going to make it 4 contacts for Bridgeport.
4 contacts for Bridgeport. That is going to put number 8, Ariane Kazverzak, back in the service line for the Red Hawks.
Kazverzak trying to even up the score. Just a bit long for Kazverzak. Serve from Kazverzak, just a bit long. Heading back for Bridgeport Purple Knights, number 11, Ying Shen. Ying Shen back to serve. And nobody's home. Knock, knock, let me in, says Jordan Wilson.
On the weak side with the kill, number 11, Jordan Wilson.
Back serving is number 3, Olivia Zurich. 13-14, Roberts down by 1. Bridgeport goes to the outside and unopposed, but guess what? She's going to involve the antenna as an attempted blocker. Number 10, a little bit too far out, gets a good swing on it, but that's going to hit the barber pole for a Roberts point, making it 14-14.
Serving number 3, Olivia Zurich.
It is 14-14. Standing float goes deep 6 spot to the libero. That ball's got velocity. Don't worry, it's long and out of bounds.
Swinging the outside for number 10, Sarah Rosa, long and out of bounds. Serving number 3, Olivia Zurich.
Zurich back to back serves. Good spot, good selection by the coach. Great up by Becca Marr. Good digging across court read. Corey Phillips unloads on the ball, but guess what? She's facing a big block of Frida Rendon and, of course, number 12, Jade Zhao. Blocked by Bridgeport. Number 12, Jade Zhao. Again, that was Frida Rendon also assisting on the block. Corey Phillips looking for the free ball. Here's it coming. Where is Kincannon going to put it? Goes to the weak side. Slide on the hands of number 10, Sarah Rosa, and that's going to be a kill for Kendall Havner all day.
Kill by number 6 in a weak side slide, Kendall Havner. Serving for the Red Hawks, number 2, Maggie Concannon.
Bridgeport looking for some towel action here because girls sprawling out for the ball. Floor gets a little bit wet. Safety first as always. Concannon back to serve. It is 16-15 here. Out of the middle, Havner takes a big part of the court, tries to make that last second adjustment, forcing the hitter to go towards her. Just misses the block. That's going to be a kill for number 4, Larissa Oliveria. Kill for Bridgeport, number 4, Larissa Oliveria. Coming in for the Purple Knights, number 8, Martina Santia. Santia to serve. Martina Santia. Santia, 5'10", sophomore for the Purple Knights. Down officials got everything squared away for court conditions, and it is 16-16 as Santia is called in. Float served in the 5-spot. Tough. Oh, wow. Rock away, Sweet Chariot. Right there. Havner runs in. It's a little bit behind her, so the transition between a 1 and 2 ball. Havner elevates, rocks back. Block's already coming down. She gets a kill.
Kill in the middle, number 6, Kendall Havner.
Great serve by Corey Phillips. Coach calls for a floater to the 6th spot, and she executes it perfectly. Goes to the weak side to Schultz. Schultz gets a touch of the block. It takes an awkward skip off the tape, and it's inbounds. That's going to be Bridgeport ball. Block for point. Bridgeport serving number 10, Sarah Rosa. Sarah Rosa serving Very impressive arm swing out of Rosa, and it looks like she might be using it into her serve here as she gets an ace, making it 18-17. Ace serve, number 10, Sarah Rosa. Swing from Judy Schultz is dug by Bridgeport. Bridgeport sets up the outside hitter, number 11, Ying Shen, and that is out of bounds. Swing on the outside for Bridgeport's number 11, Ying Shen. Back serving Kendall Havner. Havner serving for Roberts Wesleyan Redhawks. Deep roll shot. Havner puts a handle on it. Corey Phillips late with the call, calling the ball mine. And that's going to cause a Bridgeport kill and a point. Serving for Bridgeport, number 4, Larissa Oliveria. Phillips receives the serve. Judy Schultz using the block for the kill. Kill off the block, number 1, Judy Schultz. Coming in to serve for the Redhawks, number 9, Becca Marr. Marr coming in to serve for the Redhawks. 19-19 is Becca Marr on the service line. Great redirect, but number 3, Frida Rendon there for Bridgeport. And getting the kill, number 1, Yana Savic. Back in for the Purple Knights, number 12, Jade Zhao. Serving for Bridgeport, number 1, Biljana Savic. 20 serving 19 right here. Coach is just waiting for Corey Phillips to clean up the court. Roberts took the first set, 26-24. In set number 2 here, down by 1 point. Corey Phillips receives the serve. Kincannon sets the weak side. Jordan Wilson off the block. Zurich gets the dig. Back row attack for Phillips. Out of bounds, wide left. Swing into the back row. Number 22, Corey Phillips, just wide. Timeout is called by Roberts. Timeout called here by Coach John and Kirsten Myers. Going to talk things over with the Lady Redhawks. And here's a little special reminder. It's taco night here at the Voller Athletic Center.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to announce that the Sophomore Class Council sponsored free tacos from Taco Bell between the second and third set tonight. That's right, it's taco night. Supporting your Roberts Wesleyan College Redhawks volleyball does not go unrewarded. Thanks to the Sophomore Class Council, free tacos from Taco Bell.
No better news for a hungry college student than free tacos. I love bad choices and good decisions. Bad choice was eating Taco Bell. Good decision was making sure it was free. All thanks to the Sophomore Class Council. And I say that knowing that I love Taco Bell at an unhealthy level. My favorite, hands down, is the double-decker taco. How could you go wrong with both tacos in one? Great shot. Jordan Wilson sees the blocker. She sees it split and delayed. Guess what? That block was screening its defense. She tips it just over the top of the block.
Kill on the weak side, number 11, Jordan Wilson.
Serving number 8, that's Ariana Kazrzak. Sets to the outside. It's an offset. Zurich digs it with ease. Sets on the weak side again to Wilson. Delayed block from number 11. Ying Shen gets the point. 22-20 as Ying Shen heads back to the service line. Block for point, number 11, Ying Shen. Serving for the Purple Knights, Ying Shen. Weak side attack again. On the weak side, number 11, Jordan Wilson gets the kill for the Redhawks. At the service line, number 3, Olivia Zurich. Zurich, the absolutely defensive machine. No matter where she's covering everywhere. I'm there again. A prime example of it. Zurich's there, but number 10 can't get there. That's Sarah Rosa, unable to get there like number 3 Zurich, and she's going to head back to the service line. On the outside for the kill for the Red Hawks. Back serving number 3, Olivia Zurich. And a timeout is called by the Purple Knights. 22-22 all tied up here as head coach, and I'm going to have to work on this one, folks. Leo, it's Uzkateji calls timeout, trying to talk things over because, again, he sees it slipping away for his Bridgeport team. Roberts getting more aggressive, covering really strongly, as well as, you know what, if you're going to try and block us with your tall front row, we're going to start using cut shots, short sets, deep sets, putting the ball where you're not, and that's a smart heads-up play. It's not the powers of placement, and Red Hawks are capitalizing it late in the second set. Back serving number 3, Olivia Zurich. Libero number 3, Olivia Zurich, serving 22-22. She's trying to put Roberts in the lead here. Outside, late block. Kincannon takes it off the top of the hands. Big touch by Maggie Concannon. That ball is a kill. Kill on the outside for Bridgeport, number 10, Sarah Rosa. Serving number 3, Frida Randon. Randon serving for Bridgeport, 23-22. Short serve received by Kazmierzak. Going outside to Phillips. Phillips into the block. Tons of coverage, but sometimes they take a lucky bounce for the other team, and that falls for the point. Game point right here, 24-22. Block for point for Bridgeport. Serving number 3, Frida Randon. 24-22. Roberts needs a side out here. Deep float to Kazmierzak. Going to Phillips outside. Sees the cross-court shot, plays the angle perfectly. She's got the block covered. Number 10 is playing off the angle of that block. Guess what? Phillips goes sharp cross for the kill. Kill the outside. Number 22, Corey Phillips. Serving for the Red Hawks, number 2, Maggie Concannon. Concannon serving at 23-22. Anxiously waiting on a sign from John Myers. Maggie Concannon from Lancaster, New York. Sophomore, sitting 5'8". And she's set a quality game thus far. Judy Schultz gets caught reaching behind her. Concannon was there, but this is where the communication is key. There's got to be the trust and the communication. Kill in the middle for Bridgeport. Set point. Second set going to Bridgeport, 25. Roberts, 23. If you can't smell it, that's Taco Bell Tacos. And guess what? They're free, all thanks to the sophomore class council. Don't forget also, after you get yourself a free taco, it's that time as always. It's the serving contest going to be going on in just a couple of minutes, so don't go anywhere. Get your tacos. Come right back. Just no tacos on the court. That's all we ask. And it looks like it's a quiet night in here. Unfortunately, the usual PA that normally handles all the music, he's awesome. Got to give compliments to my buddy Jay. Does a great job each and every game, and he's been doing it for seasons. I think he's been doing it for 6 to 8 seasons now as the PA for Roberts. And you can actually see the students lining up. It is all, I'm guessing that line is right now about 40 people deep, maybe in the neighborhood of 50. Free tacos, hungry college students equals awesomeness. Great job, and big shout out to the sophomore class council for making tonight taco night. Looking at some of the stats coming to us here from the second set. Both set 1 and set 2 decided by only 2 points. First one going to Roberts, 26-24. Second one going to Bridgeport, 25-23. Team blocks, it looks like leading the way in this game thus far is Bridgeport. Total team blocks is 10, opposing Roberts Wesleyan 2 blocks. But you really got to give it to Jordan Wilson, 11 kills on 22 attempts. And again, Olivia Zurich, she had 11 in set 1. She's now got added another 5. She's at 16 digs thus far in 2 sets. As for Rebecca Marr, she's got a total of 7 between the 2 games. really taking a look here is standing out Corey Phillips, adding a few kills, or about 3 kills in that last set, all of which came with precision tips. She read the defense well. She had either an offset or a tight set. She sees that monster block of number 12, Jade Zhao, and number 11, Ying Shen, facing her. She reads the court, sees where their coverage is, sends a sharp angle. That's a heads-up play. That's experience speaking right there. It's not the power, it's a placement. She's a senior. She's played at this collegiate level for 4 years, and it shows with the sharp court awareness. And ladies and gentlemen, we are having a little bit of fun right here with the serving contest, one of the staples of Roberts Wesleyan. Sorry to all of you joining us on the webcast. The volume was a little bit loud there. Just getting some feedback from my PA assistant. And by the way, I want to give a big shout out to all of the student staff that work production, bringing these streaming games to you via the internet at roberts.edu. And don't forget, you can join us again tomorrow at noon as Roberts Wesleyan takes out Dowling College, Dowling Golden Lions, and that game is going to be at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Sorry, all of you listening to us from California or even Hawaii. It is going to be an early morning for you tomorrow. If you are joining us, it'll be 9 a.m. on the West Coast to all of our California spectators. And I love the fact that those involved in the serving contest are keeping me involved by aiming right at the table. All in good fun. We're about 3 minutes out here from the set number 3. Again, it is a best-of-5 matchup, and guess what? No surprise here at all. One set goes to Roberts Wesleyan, the other one going to Bridgeport. Bridgeport always puts together a formidable team, and they've been a dominant force in this conference for about 10 straight seasons. last year, going all the way to the East Region Final in the NCAA tournament, falling to New Haven 3-2. And that, my friends, that's a feat and an accomplishment. We're checking things out here. Action going to get underway shortly. Again, coming to you from Roberts Wesleyan College, Bridgeport, Connecticut Purple Knights against Roberts Wesleyan Redhawks. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Maggie Concannon actually putting together one of the sharpest, strongest sets I've seen in a long time. She absolutely just low set. It's about a perfect 3-ball, and it was an off pass to the very far right of the court, so it actually went to the 2 spot. Concannon was there, and she read, like, her body and her posture, not much leg action in, but her body and her posture, gave the impression she was going to go middle. And that caused Bridgeport to bite, and she rifles a ball, 3-ball, set perfectly, low flying set to the pin, sets up Corey Phillips for a monster swing and kill. One of the best sets I've seen in a long, long time. Kudos to Maggie Concannon. I did not know she had that weapon in her arsenal. It was pretty to watch. Lineups are getting checked right now, folks. That means we're about to get back underway for some Redhawks volleyball. It's time to get loud and rowdy. It is all tied up, 1 set apiece. Bridgeport taking the second set, 25-23. Roberts, your Redhawks, taking the first set, 26-24. Action back underway. Terramar serving. Great set of the block right there from Wilson and Concannon combining for the block. Combining for the block for Roberts Wesleyan College. Number 2, Maggie Concannon. Number 11, Jordan Wilson. Becca Marr back to serve. Becca with a great float serve. Standing float, and it just has some great movement on it and velocity. Somehow Bridgeport goes down the line, squeaks it just in for a kill. Kill on the weak side for Bridgeport. Serving is number 1, Biljana Savic.
If you're using the overhead mic.
We're here to make sure.
Oh, okay.
Serving for Roberts, Arian Kazmerzak. Kazmerzak, number 8. Great topspin sidewinder there. It's got a nice little hook on it as it fades right. Good dig by Kazmerzak through the traffic. Center tip, Zurich's all over it. Sets Jordan on the weak side. Jordan Wilson again on the weak side, slide approach. That is a great corner option, but guess who answers right back with a kill? Number 10, Sarah Rosa. Kill for Bridgeport, number 10, Sarah Rosa. Serving, number 10, Sarah Rosa. Received by Becca Marr. Slide approach for Wilson. Catches the blockers on a little stagger step there. Kill on the weak side for number 11, Jordan Wilson. Serving is number 3. That's Olivia Zurich at the service line for Roberts. Standing float goes to the 1 spot. Setter able to get there and keep it in a somewhat system. Ball is a kill for number 11 on the outside. That is Shen Ying. Kill for Bridgeport, number 11, Ying Shen. Serving for Bridgeport, it looks like it's going to be number 3 on the service line for the Purple Knights. That's Frida Randon. Kazmerzak with a little bit of a shank fill. Don't worry, Corey Phillips is there to keep it in play. Zurich, good spot by Zurich. She sets it just over the shoulder of the middle. Middle's dropping from the net on a free ball play. She doesn't know if she should be passing or deferring to the back row. That normally is a lethal spot. It's a good placement by Zurich, but unfortunately it doesn't work out for Roberts. Kill for Bridgeport. Serving number 3, Frida Randon. Randon serves. It's 4-3 in favor of Bridgeport. Received by Kazmerzak. She goes outside to Phillips. Phillips uses the block. Great use of the block by number 22. Getting the kill is Corey Phillips. Back serving is number 2, Maggie Kincannon. Kincannon sets themselves up for a free ball play. Nothing to Setter likes more than a free ball. And hello, Nurse. Number 6, Kendall Havner elevates and decimates. Kincannon serving. Goes to the 5 spot on the deep float. Good arc on it. Oh, split blockers. Kendall Havner. Looks like Judy Schultz took an extra step following the hitter, causing or Havner could not close. I couldn't quite get the read on that one, but split block equals kill for Bridgeport. Kill for Bridgeport. Outside. Serving number 9, Michelle Santos. Michelle Santos, setter and defensive specialist, hitting 5'9", a junior at Bridgeport. Sets the outside. Skipper is her contact. Doesn't look like it. No touch for Roberts equals point, and Corey Phillips to the service line. Phillips takes a big setup. She's standing on the track behind center court here. And she uses all of it as she just puts a lot of mustard on that serve. Makes it very hard to read, even though you're giving extra distance to the serve receive team. Outside cross-court shot. Skipper off the tape. Kazmerzak able to get a little bit of a chicken wing up. She does get the 10-ball swing. It hits the arm of Larissa Oliveria. Fortunately, it falls inbounds. Block for point, number 4, Larissa Oliveria. Serving for Bridgeport, Ying Shen. Shen at the service line. Number 11, Shen. That's something I have yet to see, and that's a passing error from Olivia Zurich. Which, honestly, I'm glad to see, because if someone passed perfect all the time, I would think something was up and make me very, very jealous, because she's been passing nails all day. Kazmerzak. Zurich all over it. Kincannon going weak side of Judy Schultz. Low. The ball is contacted low, and that's going to be below the tape. Swing from Schultz. Does not go. Serving for Bridgeport, number 11, Ying Shen. It is 8, serving 6 here. Float serve going to the 5 spot. Kazmerzak on a delay jump.
Draws blockers early, and she gets it through the block. Kincannon going again to Kazmierzak. She gets the power tip. Deep one spot. On the outside, Sarah Rosa with a ping pong through the block. Gets a kill. Kill on the outside for Bridgeport. Number 10, Sarah Rosa. Ying Shen again at the service line for Bridgeport, and she gets an ace right there. Ying Shen with an ace. Timeout is called here. It is one timeout used by Roberts, none by Bridgeport. It is 10 serving 6. And Roberts looking to talk things over, get their heads back in it. Ladies need to, I guess, step up, and the coach is just talking things over, saying don't get rattled, settle down, play your game, make sure you're there passing. Had a couple of passing errors in the last 3 serves that are uncharacteristic for this team. Looks like the up referee, Kevin Conley's talking things over with his linesman. That's Tom Lomax and Lenny Polacek. Seems to be a night of Z's and J's in last names and first names here. Love a good challenge, and they're giving one today. Actually, know a lot of these officials because they've been on the team for a while. They're very good at what they do, which is why they are here coaching at the NCAA level. Back serving. Ying Shen. Received by Phillips. Kincannon sets weak side to Judy Schultz. Block is late. Phillips took it to the line. Saw it going out. Just grabbed a piece of line. That is a lucky bounce for Bridgeport off the block. Barely gets a piece of the white paint. Ying Shen serving. Kincannon goes to the middle. Havner, look at that. Low set, but guess what? She's still able to put it in the right spot for the kill. Havner to serve. Deep one spot. Great placement. It's going to cause a free ball. Phillips picks it up. Goes to a little bit on a low side in transition for Jordan Wilson. Larissa Oliveira serving for the Purple Knights. It is 12-7. Roberts down by 5. Needs to make a run. Low. Kincannon drops her knees on a low pass. Sets a perfect one ball for Jordan Wilson, and she gets a monster swing. But guess what? Getting the kill on the outside. Number 8, Ariane Kazmierzak. Actually, Becca Marr is a Spanish education major who hopes to be studying. She studied abroad last year and is looking to, I believe, continue her Spanish skills in the education level at ESOL or working with international students. Serving for Roberts, number 9, Becca Marr. It is 9-12. Roberts cuts lead to 3. Good touch on the block there by Jordan Wilson. And a knuckleball. She sees a third blocker coming up, and she does a little jab. Kincannon also saw that offense, saw the late blocker closing, and sets it to the pin on that slide approach for Wilson. Good read from Becca Marr. That you cannot take it closer to the line. She fouls it down. She's actually on her knees watching the ball as it hits the paint. Great coverage and great play by number 9, Becca Marr. And an ace serve for Becca Marr.
Ace serve for number 9, Becca Marr.
Beckham with another great serve. And guess what? Just like that, Roberts takes the lead. It is now 13-12. Beckham back at the service line. At the service line for Roberts, number 9, Beckham. 13-12 and a float serve to the 5 spot. It's out of system. Setters having to chase it down, and an ugly set, but a beautiful block by Jordan Wilson and Con Cannon. Combining for the block, number 11, Jordan Wilson, and number 2, Maggie Con Cannon. At the service line again is Beckham as Wilson and Kincannon. Somebody chased down the ball. That's right. You want to stick to your blocking assignment, take away the court, not chase down the ball. And it looks like that's what Arian Kasperzak did. She took that extra step trying to own the ball, and it split her hand, so the hitter was able to capitalize it. Kill the weak side for Bridgeport. Serving is number 1. That is Biljana Savic. Ball is down. Back serving for Bridgeport, number 1, Biljana Savic. Sweet, sassy. Look at the rifle on number 11. Kill the weak side for number 11, Jordan Wilson. At the service line for the Red Hawks, number 8, Arian Kasperzak. Kasperzak serving again for Roberts Wesleyan, and it's just a bit long. She was near perfect in set number 1. I believe there was one serving error in set number 2, but Kasperzak coming on strong. Back to serve is Sarah Rosa for Bridgeport. Zurich. Great set. Off the set from number 3, Olivia Zurich. Corey Phillips, number 22, elevates and gets the kill for the Red Hawks. Zurich at the service line, number 3, the libero, and she takes the setter right out of the offense on that serve. Kincannon, look at that. It's not the powers of place. It puts it right into the paws of number 12, Jade Zhao, and that is going to be a Roberts Wesleyan point. Kill for number 2, Maggie Con Cannon. At the service line for our Red Hawks, number 3, Olivia Zurich. Just like that, Roberts is ahead by 2. It's 17-15. Zurich checking the sign from John Myers. Weak side set through the top of the block of Phillips. Miss set by Corey Phillips. She had the right idea, but guess what? A little bit of sloppy hands, and double contact is called. Double contact is called on Roberts, number 22, Corey Phillips. Serving for Bridgeport, number 3, Frida Randon. Randon serving here for Bridgeport. It is 16-17. To the middle. Kasperzak. All right, now we're going to play some blocking points here. Late on the block. Oh, but Beckham able to get a big piece of it with no blocker opposing the Bridgeport hitter on the weak side. Kill on the weak side for Bridgeport. Oh, it looks like the announcer from Maruski that one. It was number 4 on the weak side. That's Larissa Oliveria. Gets the kill for Bridgeport. Phillips blocked by number 4 and number 12, Jade Zhao and Larissa Oliveria. And just like that, Bridgeport back up by 1. Block for point by number 12, Jade Zhao. Number 4, Larissa Oliveria. Frida Randon serving. Randon serving for Bridgeport. Beckham receives it. How did she keep that one in play? Chasing it down and keeping it in play as Kendall Hebner. But guess what? Weak side. One blocker up, and they were late. That's going to be a kill for number 4, Larissa Oliveria. Kill by Bridgeport's. Kill for Bridgeport on the weak side by number 4, Larissa Oliveria.
just joining us.
If you're just joining us for the broadcast, just to bring you up to speed, we are in set number 3. The first set went to Roberts Wesleyan, 24-26. Second set went to Bridgeport, 23-25. And we are currently in the latter part of set number 3. Bridgeport leading it for the entire set until recently. Roberts able to take a little bit of a lead. Unfortunately, they did give it back. It is a 2-point lead for Bridgeport right now in set number 3. Serving is going to be number 3 for Bridgeport. That is Frida Randon. Serving for the Purple Knights, Frida Randon, number 3. 17-19 here in set number 3. Randon serves 6 spot. Beckenbauer receives it. Kincannon goes to Havner. Triple block. Out of bounds. Miss hit from number 4. That is Larissa Oliveria. Out of bounds. Swing of the weak side for Bridgeport's number 4. Larissa Oliveria out of bounds. At the service line for the Red Hawks, number 2, Maggie Kincannon. Kincannon serving deep float. Beautiful serve. It causes a broken play, but out of the back row tag, number 10 comes up with a kill, Sarah Rosa. Kill out of the back row for Bridgeport's number 10, Sarah Rosa. Coming into the game for Bridgeport, number 6, Fernanda Silva. Fernanda Silva comes in for Bridgeport. Silva, a setter, 6 foot, and she's a senior at Bridgeport. Weak side set to Corey Phillips. Silva gets the up. Good off-skis by Kazmerzak. Judy Schultz with a change-up roll shot. 2 blockers up for Schultz. Schultz cuts it somehow down the line. Great change-up this way. Holy sassamaras. Did you see that? Welcome to the block party, number 6, block Kendall Havner. Kendall Havner just owns the net right there as she just elevates, puts the ball so quickly down it was hard to see. Ace serve for number 22, Corey Phillips. Ace serve for number 22, Corey Phillips. Phillips serving, it is 20-20 here. Set number 3, Corey is now trying to take the lead here. Goes to the outside, number 1. Ooh, squeaks it through the block somehow. Kill for Bridgeport, number 1, Biljana Savic. I'm sorry, Savic. Savic. And back to serve for Bridgeport, number 11, Ying Shen. All right, outside to Kazmerzak. Kazmerzak sends it deep to the 5 spot. Senior setters in, number 6, and somehow Sarah Rosa squeaks it down a low flying roll shot. Judy Schultz lays out, tries to get there, but unable to get there in time. Kill the weak side, number 4, Larissa Oliveria. Ace serve for Bridgeport, number 11, Ying Shen. Coach Myers tried to see if he's used both of his timeouts. He has, according to Jim Vanderhoff, the down official. As he was looking to call a timeout, it is now set point for set number 3, 24-20 in favor of the Purple Knights. Ying Shen back to serve. Serving for Bridgeport, number 11, Ying Shen. Havner keeping that in play. Free ball coming to Roberts. Let's see what they do with it here. It's going to go to Corey Phillips. Phillips gets it to Kincannon. Low set. Havner keeps it in. Off 10 ball. Phillips passes. Kincannon again to Havner. Good scoop and pick up by Zurich. Back row to Phillips. Great angle, and it's inbounds. Kill out of the back row for number 22, Corey Phillips. Great swing from Schultz. Setter's going outside it. Good touch by Becca. Unfortunately, Havner chasing it down. Holy hustle, Batman, and we are going into set number 4. That set goes to Bridgeport 25-21. Set number 3 goes to Bridgeport 25-21. Looks like we have a little bit of an issue here as we're trying to get some music going, but it does not believe we have any available. It is 2-1 in favor of Bridgeport. Two minutes here until game number 4 starts up. It is going to be, set number 4. It is best 3 out of 5. Roberts needs to take the next 2 to walk away victorious here today, again, against Bridgeport College. Don't forget, folks, coming up tomorrow, Roberts takes on Dowling College. Another very tall team with a few 6-footers representing Dowling. Game time is going to be 12 o'clock Eastern time. It will be broadcast on the web, and you can also get live stat updates as well. I just saw it there, and I'm like, we couldn't find it. I'm like, there's one right there, Jim. I'm stealing it. Bridgeport's got their lineup to the down official, so he can check in with the scores table. Needing a big push here from the Red Hawks.
I bought them a new cable.
Looks like we've got about 1 minute left here to game time. Looking for the stats upcoming. We've got Bridgeport. Honestly, a little teeter-totter back and forth to the lead. Bridgeport had the lead throughout set number 3 up until around 15. And you got to give credit. Roberts never giving up, never even wavering. Keep on persistent pushing. They're trying to build that consistency. If they are making any miscues, if there's some miscues or some misreads, Roberts is making small adjustments, staying the course, keeping the focus, and trying to persevere through that. And they did, bringing it back up 17-15, and then, unfortunately, unable to maintain that momentum going forward, but a great game nonetheless, going 21-25. Third set going to Bridgeport. About to start set number 4 here. Roberts needs to string these next 2 together to walk away with a win over Bridgeport, heading into tomorrow's game of this doubleheader weekend.
I can get some.
Great swing right there. Look at the monster swing onto the Texan, number 8, Ariane Kazrazak. Kazrazak from Grapeland, Texas, and playing outside here today. Good up by Zurich. Ken Cannon sets the weak side for Jordan Wilson. Jordan Wilson unopposed, but the ball falls just a bit wide. Swing on the weak side from Jordan Wilson, just a bit wide and out of bounds. Serving for Bridgeport, number 10, Sarah Rosa. Rosa at the service line for Bridgeport. Corey Phillips sees the double block, goes for the tip. Unfortunately, number 11, Ying Shen picks it up. Phillips again, big swing through the top of the block, muscles it through. Wilson slows it down, gets a piece of it on that one there. And goes right back to her. Unfortunately, it does go out of bounds. And that's going to put Sarah Rosa at the service line. Serving for Bridgeport, number 10, Sarah Rosa. Concannon, a little bit with a tight set, takes it on 2, goes right to their setter, taking the setter out of the system there. Again, Concannon going outside of Phillips. A little bit of a rockaway there. Works out in her favor. It gets a good skip off the tape. Into the block for the kill.
Kill the outside for number 22, Corey Phillips. Back in for Roberts, number 6, Kendall Havner.
At the service line is number 3, Olivia Zurich. The libero. Low serve into the net. This is going to be Bridgeport ball. Serve from Zurich is low in the net, bringing up number 3 to serve for Bridgeport. Frida Randon. Randon serving. Interesting changeup. It looked like a float with a little bit of topspin. I don't know how she managed that one, but good momentum and movement on the ball. Concannon reads the hit well. She gets out there. Havner unable to follow her. That's going to leave Ying Shen for the kill with 1 blocker. At the service line, we've got number 3 again, Frida Randon serving. Standing float. Goes to Beckham Marr. Maggie Concannon chases it down, keeps it in play. Phillips, back row roll shot. Wide 1, and number 12 gets the kill. That's Jade Zhao for Bridgeport.
Kill out of the middle, number 12, Jade Zhao. Serving Frida Randon.
Randon serving. Concannon with a tight and low set. Luckily, Havner able to do something with it. In traffic on the weak side gets the kill, Larissa Oliveira. It looks like the defense wasn't able to effectively set up around the block there for Roberts, hence the kill. Bridgeport now up by 4. It is 6-2. Roberts looking to make a push here for a big run. Concannon goes to the outside. Good cover on her own by Corey Phillips, but Maggie Concannon blocked by number 12 and number 11, Jade Zhao and Ying Zhen.
Block for Bridgeport, number 11, Ying Shen. Number 12, Jade Zhao.
And it is 7-2. Both Myers coaches approaching the court, trying to address their players. Ladies, keep positive, stay in it. Let's not get down. And a timeout is called by Myers. Well, looks like coach is talking things over with Megan Concannon. Hey, they've got a great block out there for Bridgeport. What they need to do is they need to keep the sets a little bit off the net. They need to give them room because they can't really adjust to that. The hitters can't adjust if they're low and tight. You got to make sure you're giving them a little bit of breathing room, a little bit of daylight to try to maneuver around the block. Take a good assessment in their approach. See where the blockers are. Do you need a cut shot? Do you need to try to go over to the left? Do you need to try to do a setter tip? Coach talking things over. Make sure we're not trap setting them. Let's not make blocking easier for Bridgeport than it has to be. They've got a tall front row, and the 6-footers Jade Zhao, as well as Frida Randon, and of course the setter they brought in last game, which was the senior Fernanda Silva. So they're backing away. 1 timeout taken.
Serving for Bridgeport, number 3, Frida Randon.
Randon to serve here. 7-2. And they're up by 5. Cross-court kill for Corey Phillips. That's how it's done right there. That's a great timeout and great call. The field general, number 2, Maggie Concannon, serving 3-7. Lineup check, good to go. And Kevin Conley, the first official, calling for the serve. Concannon serves a nice floater to the 5. Out of the middle, though, comes number 4. That's Larissa Oliveira, 5'11", middle blocker. Another entrance for Michelle, or coming in for Bridgeport, number 9, Michelle Santos.
Coming in to serve, number 9, Michelle Santos for Bridgeport.
Santos with a jump float. Kincannon sets the outside for Judy Schultz through the top of the block. Misread on the play, and that's a kill for Judy Schultz. Phillips at the service line for Roberts Wesleyan College. 4-8. She's trying to make a big run here. Down by 4. Only one spot to go. Phillips gets the dig. Holy molasses. Look at that. Olivia Zurich, wheels and lightning speed all day today. Great coverage, and that's going to work out in their favor. Zurich keeps it in play. Misplay by Bridgeport, and Phillips is at the service line again for Roberts. Zurich, another great read and great cover. You may not see it on the stat sheets because it may not count as a dig, but her coverage has been spectacular in this game. All by herself, stands alone and owns that net right there on that monster solo block for number 6, Kendall Havner. You got to treat it like the Air Force and aim high. That's the only way to try to go against the block of Havner. Number 11 gets the kill, just nailing at one of the fingers of Havner as the ball goes out of bounds. Ying Shen serving for Bridgeport Purple Knights. Cross-court floater. Goes to... Corey Phillips tries to get the coverage on there. Kasmerzak blocked on the weak side by number 4 and number 1. Block for Bridgeport, number 1, Liana Savic, and number 4, Larissa Oliveria. Ying Shen serving. Overpass and gets the kill in the overpass. The setter, Biljana Savic. Ying Shen, Zurich able to get to it. Look at the changeup, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. The changeup out of the middle, number 6, Kendall Havner with a kill. Havner getting another kill here. Number 6, and she stands 6'2". That's right, 6'2", from Alpine, California. Oh, look at that. All the ladies communicating right there. Out, out, out. And Corey Phillips taking it to the line. Havner on the service line again. On the joust, she gets the net. Oh, ball was down. They're calling ball was down by Biljana Savic. Did get the net in the play, but that ball was down. Serving number 4, that's going to be Larissa Oliveria on the service line. Jump float off the top of the tape. Technically, that's an ace, but I would have to give it to the net on the assist. Number 4 back to serve again. And just checking the court, Corey Phillips. Honestly, believe it or not, she's been cleaning that court up all night tonight. She's not a custodial engineering major. She is a psychology major, and actually her focus, because she herself is a athlete coming off major surgery and injury. She had, I believe, a double ACL and MCL tear, both legs. Took a year off. Long and out of bounds. Serving for Roberts Wesleyan Redhawks, number 9, Becca Marr. Sorry, yeah, Corey Phillips majoring in psychology. She's actually looking to focus on assisting not only just the recovery for a physical injury for athletes, but also the psychological, helping them to recoup faster by working in the psychological aspect of the injury. Very, very interesting course for her studies, and I got to give her a lot of credit. That's a very noble cause. Savic serving. Jump float. Zurich passes it. Goes back to Zurich. Tries, and she heads up play. She takes the setter out, and that's going to make it 4 contacts. You know what? Strategery all day. And I know that's not a real word, but I still love it. Thank you, Celebrity Jeopardy. Olivia Zurich, great spot. She sees the setter running up. That's actually a kill all day. At the service line, number 8, Ariane Kazmerzak. Roberts is down by 4 here. Kazmerzak at the service line. Just cleaning up the court here. Zurich towels down. Make sure we have the safe playing service. Kazmerzak at the service line, down 4. Goes with the jump. Looks like topspin, and it sails a bit long. Looks like she got a little bit too far underneath it. She knew it as soon as she contacted it by the look she gave, and that's going to put Sarah Rosa on the service line. Serving, number 10, Sarah Rosa. Jump float. Goes weak side for Jordan Wiss, and hello lunch. There it is. Puts it away, gets the kill. Red Hawks number 11, Jordan Wilson adds another kill to her stat sheet. That slide approach is lethal by Wilson. Answering right back on the weak side for Bridgeport, number 3, Frida Randon gets a kill. It is 16-11 here as Randon goes back to the service line. Standing float, Becca Marr passes it. Good cover by Kendall Havner. Sees the Maggie Kincannon trying to take it on 2. Sees the block, picks it up, and keeps it in play. Becca Marr, good pickup, goes outside. Corey Phillips. Ball is out of bounds. Swing from Phillips, just wide out of bounds. Timeout is called by Roberts. And it looks like timeout call. Roberts is down by 6 here in a 4th set. Roberts, if they do not come back and take this one, that is going to be game. So, coach taking a minute to talk things over with his ladies. And about 30 seconds left here in the timeout. Bridgeport, like I said, they are 2-0 in the ECC conference. They are 3-1 overall. They have a 0.75 winning percentage, and at a quick look, the Purple Knights, they played just 4 matches this season as they started the season with 3 exhibition matches in China against, Zhejiang University. It looks like Sarah Rosa, a sophomore outside hitter, is the leading offensive machine, 54 kills for the Purple Knights. Back serving number 3, we've got, that's Frida Randon. Great touch by Kincannon. Great hustle and touch by Kincannon. That's going to be a Bridgeport ball, though, unfortunately. That's number 3 on the service line, Frida Randon. Randon serving again for Bridgeport. It is 18-11, where as Roberts is trying to get the focus back and get the aggression back. Kincannon sets the outside of Corey Phillips. Centers out. It's going to be a rock ball. Good hustle by Maggie Kincannon, laying out and getting the ball up. Olivia Zurich, great up skis, going back to Zurich. She's going to go for it again. Look at that. That's back-to-back killer free balls. All day long, not the powers of placement. She sees that setter cheating up early. They're calling free ball, boom. She puts it, perfect timing, perfect placement, flawless execution. Talk about the hardest way to get a kill. How about doing it with a free ball? That's Olivia Zurich right there. Passing nails all day. Go to the outside, deep, and Kincannon gets to it. Off ball. And who owns this block? That's Judy Schultz and Kendall Havner. Kincannon serving. And there we go. We got number 1 coming out of the middle, and guess what? She takes the angle. She can't go against Kendall Havner. She knows it. Takes a sharp angle. Kincannon gets a piece, but unable to come up with the dig. Kittle out of the middle for number 12 of Bridgeport. Jade Zhao serving number 6, Fernanda Silva. Fernanda Silva coming in to serve for Bridgeport Purple Knights. Phillips passes it. Goes to Havner, and right there slicing and dicing right through the block. It's like a Ginsu knife on the hands of Kendall Havner. Corey Phillips all the way back at the wall to serve. And that ball's got some mustard. Free ball coming. Phillips takes it. Goes to Kincannon on a slide approach. In all day, Kendall Havner. Middle kill for number 6, Kendall Havner. Broken play, and it's going to be a nice rollie. Oh, nice touch by Maggie Kincannon. That ball was a little bit misleading. Good hand speed on the weak side as it looked like a roll shot, and she just adds about 20 miles an hour. Looks like head coach of Bridgeport is looking for
A serve for number 22, Corey Phillips. And a timeout is called by Bridgeport.
head coach of Bridgeport calling for a timeout. That is Leo Uzkategi. And yes, it is probably one of the more difficult names I'll hopefully have to pronounce this season. But lo and behold, Roberts climbed all the way back 17-19. They cut that lead from 7 down to 2. Timeout is called by Bridgeport. They are looking to make a charge here. Roberts, Wesleyan College doing what they do best. Maintaining the focus, small corrections, playing their game, stepping up when it matters, and they are coming right back on Bridgeport. And I want to see if they can close it out right here. Red Hawks in the hunt.
Serving for the Red Hawks, number 22, Corey Phillips.
Again, it is 17-19 here on center court. Phillips, great looming deep serve, and that's an ace all day. Back to back to back ace serves. It looks like head coach is really disagreeing aggressively with the officials. He called a touch on number 7. Leo Uzkategi. Ball is out of bounds by Corey Phillips. 18-19 is going to make it 20-18. 2-point game thus far. Number 11 serving.
Serve is just out of bounds for Corey Phillips. Back serving, number 11, Ying Sen.
Ying Sen serving. Phillips receives it, going to Kincannon, goes to the middle, deep push. Right idea, but guess what? No contact. With a big front row like that, Havner was assuming she'd probably grab a paw on the way by, and no contact.
Attack from Havner, just a bit long. Back to serve, number 11, Ying Sen.
Sen back to serve. Standing float. Havner, good touch from the setter, number 6, Fernanda Silva.
Zurich.
Weak side. Into the antenna goes number 10.
Attack into the antenna by number 10, Sarah Rosa. That's going to make it Red Hawk volleyball. On your service line is number 6, Kendall Havner.
Havner serving for Roberts Wesleyan College. It is 19-21, 2-point game. Goes to second one. Good read from Judy Schultz, getting the ball in play. Double contact is called on the set from Jordan Wilson.
Double contact is called on the set from Jordan Wilson. Back at the service line for the Purple Knights, number 4, Larissa Oliveria.
Oliveria here serving. Deep float serve, and that ball is gone out of bounds.
Float serve is long and out of bounds. Coming in for Roberts Wesleyan College, number 9, Becca Marr.
Becca Marr serving for the Red Hawks here, 20-22. Good float serve to the 5 spot. Goes to Shanksville. Broken play, but guess what? Zurich on a monster swing out of their offensive machine, number 10, Sarah Rosa, gets the dig. And it ain't easy being cheesy, but guess what? It's a smart play all day. You got to give credit to Bridgeport as they do the center tip for a kill. 23-20 as number 1 is at the service line for Bridgeport. Savic, float serve. Tough pass. Wilson sends it to the deep 6. No block, unfortunately. A little bit off timing there. It looks like Concannon either had trouble getting her timing and her footing correct, and number 10 gets a kill.
Kill on the outside for number 10, Sarah Rosa. Serving is number 1, Biljana Savic.
Received by Marr. Broken play going to Kazmierzak, and Kazmierzak gets the kill. Way to step up and answer by the freshman outside hitter from Texas.
Kill on the outside for number 8, Ariane Kazmierzak.
Free ball play. Let's see what Roberts is going to do with it. Beckamar takes it, goes to Concannon, going to the weak side on Jordan Wilson, answers the call. Timeout call by Bridgeport here. They have Roberts amassing some points here, 22-24. Set number 4. Best of 5 matchup. Great elevation. I mean, absolute phenomenal swing on the weak side there. Jordan Wilson loves that slide approach, and you can tell because she does it so well. Anything worth doing is worth doing right, and I'll tell you right now, Jordan Wilson is nailing that weak side offense down pat. Ariane Kazmierzak with the game on the line. You got to kind of outside, big block she's facing. Doesn't shy away from it. Knows her swing, knows her placement. Swings high into the top of the block. It's going to slow the ball down, which ended up falling for a kill just out of the reach of the defense for Bridgeport. Back serving.
That right there, folks, is match point. That is noon game time. If you can't be here in the gym, don't forget to check us out online. Go to roberts.edu. Click on the link to watch it live. Great job by both teams, and thank you all for coming out. And a big shout-out for Taco Night. Let's hear it for the sophomore class council. We'll see you here again tomorrow. Everyone drive safe.
Again, a lot of great stats coming out of this game. Thought Roberts was going to end up closing that one in. They're going to be going in. To tomorrow's game with a tough homestance. They're looking to really capitalize and make some major changes to, one, come out strong. They don't want to get themselves behind because they played from behind and stayed in every game. If they put themselves up by 4 points at the early onset of the match, there is no stopping this Roberts Wesleyan team. Their consistency when they're on is amazing. Their communication, everything else. Small changes, and you saw it during the timeouts. Kirsten, John Myers do a great job working and coaching with this team so well. You got to give a lot of props because guess what? They right the ship. Team's not in it, whatever the case is, serving errors or passing errors. They right the ship, and you can see a dramatic improvement following that timeout. That's good coaching and a great rapport with your team. You really got to give it credit to not just the Myers. There's also going through their, you got to give credit to the Kramers there. Assistant coach, I believe they're in their first, possibly second season, whereas the Myers have been in this squad coaching for 6 seasons now. Great job by them. Your final stats, looking at the games, we're going 13 kills for Bridgeport all over, and 11 for Roberts. Again, very evenly matched teams. The games were not blowouts by any means. 26-24 in set 1 went to Roberts. 25-23 went to Bridgeport, set number 2. Set 3, 25-21, and then 25-22 was set number 4. Total team blocks for Bridgeport was 3. Total team blocks for Roberts looks like it was 2. Looks like 14 digs in that last set versus 17 digs in the set for Bridgeport. Great passing all the way around. Great offensive court awareness. Let's see what Roberts can turn around and do with the game plan for tomorrow as they take on, of course, Dowling University, the Golden Lions of Dowling. Again, 12 noon. If you're on the West Coast, don't forget that's 9 a.m. Set your alarm so you can make sure to join us. From all of us here at Volleyball Athletic Center, I am the voice of reason, David Shaw. Big shout out to my production staff. Much appreciated. They are a delight, and they are here for, well, the education and the money. God bless you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys here tomorrow morning and afternoon.